around and see a man and ain't got time. Shake your head. Get that style check. Put it in pockets like it's back.
Bonbon sat up in her bed, rubbing her sleepy, tired eyes. The sun's rays beamed through the curtains, slightly burning her eyes. She brought a hoof to her unkempt mane and made sure that there wasn't any pillow fluff lingering in it. The blur began to fade, and the room became more clear. The soft orange reflections of the sun illuminated the interior of the house, making for a peaceful and beautiful morning. Bonbon couldn't help but smile. Not only was she awake for the beautiful sunrise Celestia blessed them with, but she was able to share it with her spouse. Or she would be able to if her lover was awake. Lyra laid still, hugging her pillow and snoring loudly like she always did. Bonbon brought a hoof to her lips to sustain her giggles. Her little Lyra, lost in her dreams. She could watch her sleep until the world stopped. In fact, that's exactly what she decided to do. Bonbon leaned towards Lyra, smiling widely and playing with her mane. After stroking Lyra's mint hair, Bonbon leaned in and kissed her cheeks. Lyra curled into a ball, humming and moaning lightly.
No, stop. That tickles,
Lyra said, still asleep. More elated giggles escaped Bonbon as she twirled her hoof in her spouse's mane.
You're cute when you sleep talk. I think I'll just sit here and listen until you wake up.
Lyra turned over, grinning widely.
So tasty. I want more.
Bonbon's eyebrows rose. Lyra's moans sounded very silky and dreamy. Bonbon's cheeks reddened slightly, and her grin grew wider.
Silly Lyra.
Bonbon rested her head on Lyra's shoulders.
One can only imagine what you're dreaming about. Though, I have a pretty good idea.
Lyra's mouth hung open, drool pooling out of her mouth as her face contorted into a goofy smile. Moments like those made Bonbon's heart melt. It was like watching a little puppy roll over in its sleep.
Your chocolate is so good. Chocolate?
Bonbon's ears perked in confusion.
What? I haven't made the chocolate candy she likes so much in weeks. Maybe this is a sign.
Bonbon lightly patted Lyra's head.
I think I know what I'll be fixing you today. Yes, you're good at this. So much better than Bonbon. Wait, what?
Bonbon's ears flopped, eyes squinting in slight frustration.
What do you mean better than Bonbon?
Lyra chomped her teeth together playfully and unconsciously, humming and squirming as she did so.
Yeah, I'd take your chocolate orb over anything she's got any day. What?
Bonbon lifted her hoof towards Lyra's head, threatening to force it down with great vigor. However, she bit her lip and stayed her hoof.
That's okay, Bonbon. Maybe you don't have all the details. Maybe I can get more information if I just listen longer.
Bonbon retracted her hoof and laid down, focusing intently on the giddy Lyra.
It's just so big, so round, so firm, and just salty enough.
Lyra's skin shivered, drool continuing to pool from her mouth and onto her pillow.
Simply perfection. Ugh.
Bonbon groaned and gritted her teeth. She wanted to maul Lyra to an inch of her life, but restrained her urge to beat her.
Oh, you have more cream for me? How nice of you.
Bonbon's blood began to boil, temper rising with every word she said.
Oh, don't worry about that Bonbon. She doesn't have to know.
Lyra smiled and blushed, licking her lips.
Besides, we all know which one is better. I'll just suck up to Bonbon and she'll never know.
Okay, that's it.
Bonbon picked up her pillow and slammed it down on Lyra's head. Lyra bucked her hooves and bolted awake, screaming in a fit of panic.
What? Oh, good morning, Bonbon.
Lyra rubbed her eyes and looked at Bonbon, smiling at her. Bonbon didn't crack a smile. She sat with her forelegs folded. Lyra's smile grew, but in a more awkward way.
Did I miss something? You look awfully pissed.
No, you didn't miss anything. But from what I heard, I certainly did.
Lyra blinked, staring at Bonbon blankly.
What? I don't even...
Well, of course you wouldn't tell me.
Bonbon raised her hooves, making Lyra lean back in fear.
You were so torturous bent on keeping it from me in the first place, I wouldn't expect any less of a reaction from you.
I really don't know what you're talking about. I'm still trying to figure out why you hit me with a pillow.
You're lucky you got off that easy.
Bonbon snarled, lifting the pillow back up.
If I was in the more unstable state of mind, I would have suffocated you by now.
Lyra's eyes widened as she shook in fear.
What did I do? Is it about me eating your pudding the other day? Because if it was, I swear I didn't know that was yours.
Bonbon froze.
Wait, that was you?
Bonbon shook her head, refocusing on her attention to the problem.
You would steal my food and be dishonest about it? I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
Lyra scratched her head.
Again, what are you talking about?
The scowl on Bonbon's face grew deeper and deeper.
Does salty, foam, chocolates ring a bell?
Lyra's eyes widened, sweat dripping from her brow.
Oh, that. Well, listen, I can explain.
No need to.
Bonbon's eyes began to water.
I thought you actually loved me.
What are you talking about, Bonbon? Of course I still love you.
And why? Why would you do that to me?
Tears began to fill Bonbon's eyes. Her voice became more shaky.
I trusted you, Lyra, and you do that with somebody else?
Lyra crawled closer to Bonbon, attempting to touch her. However, Bonbon pushed her away, covering her eyes from her.
Sorry, Bonbon. I didn't think that would hurt you this much.
Bonbon glared at Lyra, her eyes red and moist.
How did you not think that would hurt me?
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
Lyra waved her hooves.
I just couldn't help myself, okay? It's just, well, I went down to Sugar Cube Corner and...
Oh my gosh, Mr. Cake was involved!
Bonbon's eyes shot open, finally putting the pieces together.
I swear it was nothing against you.
Lyra tried to explain herself to the distraught Bonbon.
You see, I went to ask for the sugar you needed for your candies, and he asked me if I wanted to try something new. Being polite and all, I said yes. So he went behind the counter and pulled out these big, round chocolate orbs he had.
Bonbon's sobs began to soften.
So I tried it out, and when I did, it was like nothing I ever tasted before. It was perfect. The right amount of salt put on it, the right texture, and the vanilla cream in the center. Oh, just perfection.
Bonbon stopped crying altogether, her eyes softening as she realized what had just happened.
Wait, just chocolate?
Lyra nodded, ashamed of her secret.
I'm sorry for not telling you. I didn't want you to feel bad because I thought he made a better candy than you. I guess now that you heard me talking in my sleep, it kind of got to you.
Bonbon slowly began to giggle, causing Lyra to raise an eyebrow.
I thought you were upset.
I was, but for all the wrong reasons.
Bonbon leaned back in her bed and bucked her hooves in the air. Lyra rubbed her head and stared at Bonbon.
I don't get it.
Bonbon sighed and smiled at Lyra.
Well, you see, I kinda thought this.
Bonbon began to explain what she had heard in her sleep and why she was so upset. Soon afterwards, Lyra began to giggle, eventually erupting into a fit of laughter.
No way! You actually thought.
Bonbon nodded, blushing.
Yeah, I know, it's stupid. But that's what it sounded like. Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Lyra pulled Bonbon close to her and squeezed her tightly in her hooves.
It's not a problem at all. We both did some silly things. Just some of our stuff came out through sleep talk. I'll forgive you if you forgive me, okay?
Bonbon nodded, snuggling under her hooves. They shared the embrace with each other for minutes, basking in each other's warmth.
And besides, we all talk funny in our sleep. Why, just the other night, I heard you talk in your sleep.
Really?
Bonbon looked at Lyra, smiling in amusement.
Well, do tell. What did I say?
Lyra tapped her chin, chuckling.
Well, from what I heard, you told Some Pony to loosen your strings or something like that, which was kind of odd, really. I never seen you play an instrument before.
Bonbon froze, irises shrinking, after Lyra repeated what she had said in her sleep.
Bonbon, are you okay?
She didn't say a word. Instead, she began to shiver slightly, breaking into a cold sweat.
Bonbon?